All right. Good morning. Could you tell me your full name, please?
My name is Radhika Khatri.
How may I address you?
You can address me Radhika.
Okay, Radhika. Can I see your identification first?
Yes, sure.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. Thank you. You can have it. Okay, are you ready to begin the test?
Yes,
All
definitely.
right. So let's start by talking about yourself first, okay? Do
Okay.
you work or do you still study?
I'm just a student now. I'm not involving in any kind of work. I'm just a student.
Okay. So can you tell me a little bit about your studies?
Yeah, definitely. It's really interesting for me when I study, and it's all about my hobby as well. I'm interested in studying, like a love story as well, and course book as well. I love to study a lot.
Okay. So what is your favorite subject?
Talking about my favorite subject, it's mathematics. I'm really good in mathematics and accountancy as well. Accountancy is my passion, which is really interesting subject for me, where calculation is done. So calculation, I love calculation.
All right. What is your study plan for future?
About my plan, I want to study accountancy in Australia, which is my interest as well, and it's a goal of my aim. It's my aim as well. Where accountancy fascinates me, and it's my strong subject as well. So I think I'll achieve in accountancy.
So is this subject popular among other students as well?
In some extent, it is popular. It depends on the student and their love towards the subject in which they are interested and which fascinate them. Obviously, they choose the subject which fascinate and which is really good for them to achieve easily.
Okay, now let's talk about hobbies for a while, okay? Do you
Okay.
have any hobbies or special things you love doing?
Yeah, definitely. Everyone have their hobby and special thing that they love to do. In similar way, I have also, and I'm interested in playing games and study as well. Among games, I love basketball a must, and among study, I already told I love studying accountancy and as well as math. That's
Okay. So what kind of hobbies are popular with young boys and girls in your country?
It's all about chatting with friends and hanging out with them. And the next one is they may interest in playing games as well. It depends on the student and the youngsters what they think and what they wants to be in what they wants to put in their hobby.
Okay. Do you think people continue their hobbies when they get older?
In some extent, but not totally, because when they grow older the hobby obviously change. Similar likewise, if small children they love to play game, and when they grow up and feel the responsibility and feel of responsible, they when feel that then they definitely wants to engage in a responsible work, like they are interested in working and involving in any organization. And when they got older, they may interested in looking movies or watching movies and visiting friends. That's all.
Okay. How do you think hobbies can be beneficial to a person?
Definitely, it is beneficial because they can continue their hobby as passion, which may lead them towards success. Like if the children or if the people is interested in playing games, then they can continue their career on playing games, being a player. That's the matter. That hobby is really important.
Okay. So now I would like to ask you to speak for 1 to 2 minutes on a given topic, okay? You
Okay.
will get 1 minute to take some notes before you do that.
Okay.
And here's a piece of paper and a pen for you to take your notes. And your question today is to describe an incident at your primary school. Okay, so you have to
Okay.
answer all these questions. You have 1 minute to take notes, which starts now. Okay, that's your time. Could you please start speaking?
Um, it's about when I was really a young kid. I was just studying in class 7, and it's the incident which I feel really passionate to me because I fell in I was in a certain accident when I was playing game in ground. I suddenly fall from that wall, and I had injury in my hand, which was really paining, and I feel that I thought that my hand was broken, but instead it was not. I'm so happy for that. But after that, the blood was coming, and I just keep on crying, and I told my teacher that please sir, call my father and mother, I want to meet them. I had broken my hand, and he was just shouting that nothing will happen, just keep calm and be a really good student. You are good student and you are crying, he was just telling that, but I'm not listening his any words. I was just keeping on crying and crying, and almost after half an hour I feel that I'm being a dumb student, that just I was just crying, and I asked for chocolate to my principal, sir. Sir, would you please give me some chocolate? And he was just shouting, what, you want chocolate? It's not really good, you are just having fun there, and you were just fall down. And I thought that he's not going to give me any chocolate, and I was shouting that if you don't call my parents, then I'll leave this school and I'll run away. And he finally called my parents, and when they arrived, I told my mom that I fell, I broke my hand, please mom take me to hospital. And the teacher told my mom that she hadn't broke the hand, she
Thank
just.
you. Can I have the question back, please?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, now let's continue talking about schools and teachers for a while, okay?
Okay.
So, what kind of qualities do you think are needed in a good teacher?
It's how they convince the student, and how they teach the student. It depends on the teacher and their behavior, totally on the behavior. If the teacher treat children that you are not good, just get lost, then children will definitely feel depressed and they may go on wrong track. And they have to lead them in a better way, in a better career.
Okay, what differences in teaching styles have you experienced when you were at a primary school and in your high school?
It's totally different. When I was in my primary school, the teacher were really friendly. They were just telling us to read and write, and they focus on our study as well. And in high level, the teachers are feeling we are not responsible for your study. You are just responsible for it. So do yourself and study yourself. That's the different.
Do you think teachers should be allowed to punish students in the classrooms?
In my opinion, definitely not. Because if the teacher punishes to student, then they are not encouraging them. They are just discouraging them. In my opinion, because if student are punished, then they feel that we just they give us punishment, nothing will happen. It's regular, our regular routine. They feel that, and they don't focus on study. So it's not good.
So, what kind of punishments would you suggest teachers should be using in the classroom?
Definitely warning them, if you don't do this, then we will do this, and rewarding them. Rewarding is also a punishment, because all the student cannot get reward. And rewarding the student who is better in their quality and study, that's really beneficial to them. It is also a punishment for those students who don't achieve. They just think he's just achieving the reward, and why not me, let's do for it, they feel.
Okay, so do you think students of primary schools can learn from computers?
Definitely, they will be fascinated towards technology, and they encourage themselves doing something extra in computers, like Sometimes some type of games also make creative to the children, because they have to focus and they have to concentrate, fool their mind, and they have to be a winner over there, so it is beneficial.
So can you describe the education system in your country and what kind of changes would you like to see being implemented in it?
It's good in present, but it must be better for all type of student. The changes I want in my country is developing the education towards the practical way, not in theoretical base. It must be in practical way, which helps student to get career in a practical field, like in business activities. If the student are studying business, then they must encourage towards a business organization. They have to be there in certain like a form of internship, they in a practical way, which lead them towards bright future.
So do you think the education system had changed in the last 25 years?
Definitely, when in past the people of our country just study on a hand base and they just focus on writing. Similarly, chalk is used in board, but now it is really tough, and really tough development was done from the past till now, which is really good. Now in present, computer are used as studies materials, and board are changed into the 3D cameras, which is really good change.
So do you think education should be offered for free to everybody?
In some extent, it is good to offer freely, but it is not really brilliant, because all the children, if they study in free, then the school will not get anything. But it depends on their family background. If the children are from poor or back level family, then they must be fully scholarship. But if they are from high level family, some like 10% should be charged for them. So free, totally free is not good.
Okay, thank you. That is the end of your speaking test.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching the video, guys. If you enjoyed this one and would like to watch some more, do make sure you subscribe to our channel, hit that like button and leave some comments down below so that we can make videos according to your choices. Here are a few suggestions for you guys to have a look. Thank you very much for watching it once again. I'll see you in my next video.